And this is a very important principle, and this principle blows COVID caught making us sick. It just blows that theory right out. Microorganism. Mold is a microorganism, and there are many different microorganisms. Microorganisms are everywhere. There's microorganisms in the air, everywhere. We're breathing them in and out constantly. And there are 10 times more microorganisms in the body than cells. How many cells in the body? 100 trillion. So there are 10 times, I haven't done that maths, 10 times more microorganisms than cells. And there are 10 times more microorganisms in our gastrointestinal tract than anywhere else in the body.
Urgent alert! Parasites are slowly killing you. Parasites remain a major threat to human health as they affect their hosts in various ways, depleting resources, causing trauma, toxicity, immune suppression, mechanical damage, and triggering reflexes that cause intestinal contractions. However, the good news is that nature has provided us with powerful tools to combat them. In this video, Barbara O'Neill shares the best foods that not only help eliminate parasites, but also prevent their growth from the start. The right choices will support your body's natural defense system and allow you to enjoy vibrant health. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and let's get started.
Corn. One of the polenta porridge, one of the problems is, and this is particularly a problem if someone has a yeast presence in their body, is as the corn dries, the silk, you know, the silk around the corn, if it's drying on the plant, you'll see it goes black. What's the black? It's mold. And Dr. Robert Young, in his book, he says that dried polenta is often tainted with some mold. So we sort of keep away a bit from the maize, the dried corn, especially if they've got a yeast problem. So, and also, pretend you're a diabetic. Is there a breakfast there you would be happy with? Yeah, it's a question mark. It's just that if someone has a yeast problem, they're just best keeping away from the dried corn. This is not fresh corn, because fresh corn has been picked, the fresh silk's off, and it's cooked. Whereas the dried corn, most dried corn you buy is dried with the covering on it. And if you have a look in a field where they've left the corn on to dry, you'll see every silk is connected to a kernel of corn.
When dealing with yeast problems, a clear sign you can observe is your tongue. Have you ever looked at your tongue in the mirror? A healthy tongue will be pink from end to end, without a white coating. If you notice a white coating that can be scraped off, it could be a sign of yeast presence. However, if the white coating cannot be scraped off and has bumps or nodules, it is a clear indication of yeast. Your tongue can be a good guide for identifying yeast conditions in your body. Additionally, the presence of yeast can manifest through other issues such as sinus inflammation, rashes, or itching between the toes and private areas, commonly referred to as thrush. If you experience any of these symptoms, it's best to seek medical advice for an accurate diagnosis. A yeast-fighting diet should be very low in sugar and should include herbs that help kill yeast. Some herbs to use include garlic and oregano oil, but you should start slowly. Along with that, include foods that can support your body's ability to fight yeast and parasites. For example, bitter green vegetables like dandelion leaves and arugula are highly beneficial. These vegetables not only help detoxify the liver but also create an environment unfavorable to harmful organisms.
Lion is the king of the jungle, and I think dandelion is the king of the herbs in the garden, because dandelion is a bitter herb. If you were to bite it and eat it, it's very, very bitter. And you've heard the old saying, sweet to the mouth, bitter to the stomach. Sweet to the mouth, bitter to the stomach. Think of that with sugar. Sugar is sweet to the mouth but very bitter to the stomach. Whereas your bitter herbs like dandelion, they're bitter to the mouth but very sweet to the stomach, because it's the bitter herbs that stimulate the liver to release its digestive enzymes, and also the bitterness causes the stomach to release its digestive enzymes too. Dandelion is the liver herb. Your liver is a recoverable organ. It's the only organ in the body that has the ability to regrow or recover. That's why they can do a liver transplant on just a little bit of liver.
Some studies suggest that dandelions can fight microorganisms and parasites due to compounds like taraxasterol and beta-sitosterol, which have antibacterial and antifungal properties. Additionally, dandelion supports digestion, helps maintain a healthy digestive system, and reduces the favorable environment for parasite growth in the body. Fermented foods such as fermented sauerkraut and kimchi are also very useful because they provide beneficial bacteria for the gut, restoring balance and preventing the overgrowth of harmful bacteria. Fresh ginger and turmeric are foods with strong antibacterial properties that help reduce inflammation caused by yeast and parasites. Habits are key to long-term healing and prevention. Choosing healthy foods and eating habits not only help the body recover but also protect you from future health problems. By building good habits into your daily meals, you can improve health and effectively prevent many diseases. According to Barbara O'Neill, a ketogenic diet can be an effective method for fighting yeast overgrowth, especially harmful types like Candida. The keto diet is low in carbohydrates and high in fats, which shifts the body into ketosis, where the body burns fat instead of carbohydrates for energy.
Because Professor Constantini, he found that just under the skin of the potato, there are antifungal properties. So you balance it out with the GI and that. Why would we put someone on a ketogenic diet? Yes, they can lose weight, but specifically what's the ketogenic diet for? Healing the nerve cells, yeah. Healing, so the epileptic.
Barbara O'Neill suggests that the ketogenic diet can support yeast elimination and prevent its growth for the following reasons. Reducing sugar levels in the body. Yeast, especially Candida, thrives on sugar and carbohydrates. A low-sugar diet will reduce their food supply, thus slowing yeast development. Anti-inflammatory properties. The ketogenic diet helps reduce inflammation in the body, an important factor when combating fungal infections. With less inflammation, the immune system works more effectively to prevent yeast growth, providing healthy fats. Healthy fats from coconut oil, olive oil, butter, and nuts in the keto diet can support overall health, including gut health. A healthy gut plays a crucial role in maintaining the balance of microorganisms in the body, preventing the growth of harmful bacteria and fungi. In addition to the ketogenic diet, Barbara O'Neill also encourages the use of certain foods and herbs with antifungal properties, such as garlic, apple cider vinegar, turmeric, and other foods with strong antibacterial and antifungal effects.
Mold can be a factor. We had a guy come from Saudi Arabia who had very severe psoriasis. The back of his neck was like crocodile skin. He was 40. Now he had improved because he found a website and it was called cortisone-induced eczema. And he'd been applying cortisone for 20 years and he had what they called cortisone-induced eczema. It got to the point where the cortisone was basically causing it. And apparently a German doctor resides over this site and he says you just got to stop the cortisone. You've just got to stop it. You're going to go through sheer hell for about 3 months, just live in a bath. And people that do have skin problems, very itchy, they often find a bath with a bag of oats in it. Squeeze the oat water in, that can be relieving. And there's a pine substance that you can buy and put in a bath, and that apparently can be relieving. So when he came to us, he'd gone through the worst. He had a few little red itchy bits on his arms, the back of his neck was quite bad. He ate a lot of peanuts, a lot of wheat, a lot of oats, a lot of refined sugar. So we advised him on that. We don't serve any of that at our health retreat. At the end of 2 weeks, and he had the steams every night, he really enjoyed the steams. Diving in the cold water. He felt so good. He was there with his wife. They were Malaysian. At the end of the 2 weeks, he said, we're a little disappointed that, it has not improved very much. And I smiled. I said, it takes 2 months to get the residue of those allergens out of the body. So you've got to give it 2 months. Even though you haven't had any, And how many people stop them and after a month they say, well, it's not doing anything. They haven't given it enough time. Where's our time factor?
According to Barbara O'Neill, one effective method for healing yeast-related issues and skin conditions is using coconut oil combined with chickweed. This natural method helps soothe the skin, reduce inflammation, and fight fungal infections. Coconut oil is famous for its antibacterial, antifungal, and anti-inflammatory properties. It contains lauric acid, which can kill yeast and bacteria while soothing irritated or inflamed skin. Chickweed is an herb with strong soothing and anti-inflammatory properties. It helps reduce itching and swelling caused by yeast infections or skin diseases like psoriasis, eczema, or dermatitis. Chickweed can also aid in healing skin wounds and help restore skin health. By combining coconut oil and chickweed, you can create a natural blend to treat skin issues effectively. The simple way to use it is by mixing coconut oil with chickweed extract and applying it to the affected skin areas. You can use this mixture daily to see the treatment's results. Aloe vera is also a natural remedy to fight parasites. Aloe is not only known for its soothing and healing properties but also has a powerful detoxifying effect. It helps cleanse the digestive system, reducing the environment favorable to parasites. Aloe contains compounds like anthraquinones, which have natural antibacterial and antifungal properties. These compounds can help eliminate parasites and other harmful microorganisms in the gut. Barbara O'Neill suggests using aloe vera as part of an overall detox strategy. Aloe vera gel can be consumed directly or combined with other herbs like wormwood or lemongrass to enhance the antiparasitic effect. Another important principle is alkalizing the body. Yeast and cancer thrive in acidic environments, so creating an alkaline environment in the body will help prevent their growth. All green vegetables create an alkaline environment, so it's good to include vegetables in your daily diet, especially green vegetable juices, to help alkalize your body. Lastly, maintaining proper hydration is essential for effective detoxification. About 8 cups of water a day is ideal. Thank you for joining today. I hope the information on herbs, foods, and natural remedies will help you in dealing with parasites and fungal infections. Small changes in diet and lifestyle can make a big difference. If you found this video useful, please like, subscribe, and share with those who may need it. See you in the next video.